How you think you gonna get my respect? How you a man that can't keep your own spirit in check? That's the difference from rookies and vets. I tend to focus on the game, they rather complain to the reps. But life not a game of scrimmage. You get both your legs broken thinking you standing on chef business. We talking truth, I'm the best witness. I'd rather die than be left in this world. Y'all wanna be left in it. Talking about the laws done away with it.
Yeah, I made it higher.
What kind of deodorant you put on your armpits? Make sure you have fun.
Hey, yo, look. Gillis, Apple Seed, King Johnny, Apple Tree. Send the prayers up. Your Howard shot it in between. Pissy elevators, let me give you a solution. Bleaching ammonia, chasing away demons. Pissy parking lot, whole nother distribution. Frank and Merlin want blood for reparations. Felines keep a grip on skunks, rodents and muskrats. Gillis Casanova keep grips on a honeyback. Excuse me, Mr. Gillis, break it down to honeyback. Intellect, body snatch, energy on ultimate. Drink sour sop, pomegranate, do some loving it like muffin mix. Before you leave the crib, take your vitamins. Dinner dates, reading Macbeth. Keep grips on the wisdom. Jujitsu and salad on the Sabbath. Light more essential oils. Switch avocados and patchouli lavender. Sip smoothie West Africa. Rogue A. Lawyer, leave out praying all day. Father, protect these girls with big booties. Coming outside on that Kiki Palmer bullshit. The wolf is high, stop. Hey, yo, stop playing with protection. Modest the babble, repels the demons. David threw a rock and girl, I thought you are my Lexus. I don't even like the attention for rap. And you freaking decide to come outside like that. Chill. Yeah.
It's a true cabra, the gold world scholar. Yo, run and tell the president I spit this peach cobbler. 0 fucks 70. I smack a white toddler. Israelite veteran, the original Don Dada. The Bible be my rifle, blow a hole inside my rifle. I'm here to reach the trifle, teach them to return a rifle, and hold them niggas back from the evil that they might do. A lot of dogs bark, but my woes will know to bite you. Doors change like the sky, from the dark to the light blue. The devil is a lie, but I always gotta fight through. Yo, victory is mine. I count a L as a W. Niggas sipping on this wine, father figure like the Huxtable.
I'm touching inspiration, Guinness breaking, shit is shaking, left amazing. 85, team Corona time. Since the nigga came in, pen is dangerous. Educators meditated on everything. I said I'm dangerous, broke the syntax, but grammar liberating. Pen is dangerous, written flagrant, melanated, black and white. Have to fight, nah, we ain't kicking it, boy. This kid ain't playing. Kendrick famous, Middle Ages, shining night. Central dangerous, locking tight. Whole city brothers like we some Pennsylvanians. Cropped off, we writing them off since it began. The time can inform. Row in the kitchen, the omens be flipping this alphabet suitor and this pottage is wrong. Prodigal sons, out on the runs, conquer the evils, apocalypse sauce. Popular people, the prophets could see him. I'll conquer to meet him. This higher than y'all. Mingle, I don't. Up with the guards. Houston, we made it. No rocket could cross. Measured the arc, so set apart. Measured the square. 144. Israel born, fetal position. Cut from a cloth. Mitri and linen. Peter religious. Coconut sipping. Can't fathom the garden. They Madison wishes. They maddest reliving. Legend of Nazareth living. Body bag in perdition. Think I'm some average wizard. How I be grabbing the wisdom. Talking math is infinite. Multiplying the times, giving sight to the blind, bringing back the Davidic.
When the sky crack, it's on sight like a contact. I ball in this truth, and I ain't had to sign no contract. This a blood covenant, sacrifice is how we signed that. Our ancestors broken, when we scattered is where we die at. I was down on my knees, bathroom floor where I cried at. Sick and tired of life, peace of mind, I couldn't find that. The Lord heard my cries, put his spirit on me for combat. Cause who gon' fight for him when his wickedness at its climax? I give my testimony a lot, I gotta rewind that, because I'm still in shock. He could've left me there to rot. I could've gotten hit by every single bullet out that Glock, or got a bunch of years for every rock I sold up on that block. But he spared me, now I'm doing something I never thought I'd do. Cause the harvest gon' be plenty, but the laborers are few. Yeah, the Father chose me, yeah, he already knew, but I'm so grateful for this chance. Man, you don't even have a clue. You don't understand the pain I see my people going through, but also understand why and how to get it off of you. You gotta come back to the Lord and get them spirits off of you. Like eating pork and smoking pork, the shit that's Satan offer you. I talk to you this way because I love you, not trying to war with you, but I was shown things that's coming. To my people, I'm warning you, this what Yahweh gonna do. Create a lake so big, full of fire. Those that love sin, that's what he throwing you. And look, you can't forget the mark. If you take it, you can't go back. I gave up fornication, I'm an old player like a throwback. I know that, I was given a second chance, I won't blow that. So the head is where I roll at, to the heavens where my soul at. And there's no rest, just all heat, get a thermometer. These heathens got the blues, my Bible like a harmonica. We down now, but soon to be on top like a yarmulke. And it's that Freddy flow, these bars give them insomnia. Bumps. Freddy Flacco, Excel, rep the 12, Donnie Brasco. Damn, he made it. Went from a sinner and a saint, now he the seed of David. Messiah interceded, now the G, the people's favorite. And make my students see the vision, get my pupils laced. Face it, I'm on the level that you're not adjacent. Your flow probably Michael Myers, but you're not adjacent. Put rappers' bodies in my closet or down in the basement. Prophet Elijah when I'm rhyming, surrounded by spaceships. The third installment, how much further the God is gonna take it? Beyond the stars, the third heaven, and all that is sacred. What could I say about them old days? Was backstabbed like the OJs. Just how the song say, with no gloves, no getaway. It's not the OJ, had wait to get my money right. It's like the OJ, but now I'm living for paradise. My life for Coldplay, the devil on my body and soul. I'm like, no way, it's okay. I'ma do my bit until he set me free. The Father gave me bread of life, but Satan tried to give me keys. I keep my eyes to the hills, what my help perceives. Breath of the Father, I'm just praying I'm the next to breathe. Yahweh Shai, I'm just praying that he intercedes and bring a soul judgment to these fakes and these den of thieves. Earthquakes and calamities for my enemies. So when you see them coming back, just keep the same energy, you feeling me?
I just need a little faith in the Most High. He order all the steps I take. Time to get weary, but I gotta keep the pace. The clock is ticking, day of the Lord ain't gon' wait. I will walk the water for your grace. Grace. I will walk the water for you. Daily reflection got me vexed about my ways. Then I reproach myself, this flesh I can't escape. Put myself in check, Nike tracksuit in this case.
Y'all gotta tap into what this truth is really about. This truth is about making you perfect. Cause you could be that. Y'all was saying, he ain't put your food in the dark and then kick the plate. He said, be ye perfect like your Father in heaven is perfect. Why did he say that? Cause you can do it.
Number times he had blessed me like in forest counting trees. Yeah, how a light is judgment, bring it to your knees. And it's a thin line, but
your faith and your hope should be in the Lord. David was one of the mightiest of them. And he even said, my thoughts are weak, even without you, Lord. I have no power. So what made David strong? What made him untouchable, unscathed? His trust in the
Lord. For the
Lord.
nation over us, men that were base. They pervert the truth, they full of hate, they reprobates. Truth he made us all, but us in
Matthew 10 and 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
That's very key. The Bible says, think not that he came to send peace on earth. A lot of people think Jesus Christ is coming down with babies, naked babies, and arrows shooting hearts at people and giving hugs. That's not, no. He said, think not that I come to send peace. When we read Isaiah 63, it said, Jesus' garment is going to be filled with blood.
McIntyre congregations rebel. Yeah, I see it. The wicked prosper, don't get caught up with the allure. A constant thought is one, our nation gon' get restored. Search for the answers, keep the laws at the end, endure. Yeah, endure. All the advices in the book that the fool won't visit. In wisdom show herself, the few and the most won't get it. A wise man said, is this for sure or are you committed? Yeah, I'm in this. I'm putting bricks in for myself, you make your decision. The map is laid, I took the step, you trust your improvisions. A mustard seed of faith, now watch it grow up through the ceiling. And the Most High, he order all the steps I take. Time to get weary, but I gotta keep the pace. The clock is ticking, day of the Lord ain't gon' wait. I will walk the water for your grace.
Thank you for watching. You can support the body via Cash App or PayPal. You can also support the channel by joining our Patreon for exclusive videos and content that can't be found anywhere else. We're the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved. Shalom.
Welcome to Pillars of Rest, where you can find special material for our sisters, by our sisters. This is a Sons of Thunder exclusive platform focused on building, encouraging, uplifting, and engaging with the daughters of Zion. Here you'll find personalized and interactive content geared towards showing what it truly means to be a pillar of rest. Interviews, scripture breakdowns, tips on motherhood, marriage, and testimonials are just the beginning of the many things to learn from and enjoy in this program.
Shalom, I'm Sister Mayan, a student ambassador for the Spiritual Midwifery program. Spiritual midwifery has changed my perspective in a positive way when it comes to birth work. It has made me confident that I'm taking on the role that the Most High has chosen me for. I feel as though it has provided me with the right tools to better serve my current clients as a doula and future clients as a midwife. What makes spiritual midwifery stand out more than other trainings and programs is that it's much much more personable. Just being able to learn with and learn from sisters that are like-minded brings out a level of closeness and spirituality that cannot be achieved by anything not ordained by the Most High. I can definitely feel his presence every time class meets. I would definitely recommend the program to other Hebrew women pursuing midwifery. It's such a joy to learn from another Hebrew sister and also have a community of sisters to learn with that face the same daily struggles that we face in life.
Shalom, 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 family. First and foremost, I have to give all praises, all glory, and all honor unto the Most High God, Yahweh. Of course, I do so in the name of his only begotten Son, Yahushai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. It's your brother Ariala of Sakari, and I am excited to present to you, the nation of Israel, the official Hebrew Israelite Bible. Now, this has been the culmination of 4 long years of hard work, and it is available for purchase at hibofficialzion.com. Get yours today.
Welcome to the Truth of Yah. The Truth of Yah's board game's mission is to humble the world in the Truth of Yah. The Truth of Yah's board game's vision is to build up the poor man and woman in spirit. Many people are deceived by lies, deceits, fraud, pride, forward mouth, arrogance, and evil ways. The poor in spirit are attacked daily. The vision to build up the spirit is to cause people only to walk in the ways of Yahweh, just as his son Yahushai and the prophets did, by not just speaking the word, but by putting every word Yahweh spoke into action.
We're the Sons of Thunder Israelites, and it's our heart's prayer and desire that you all get the Truth of Yah game.
Use our discount code SOT for additional savings.
Shalom.
All right, man, let's play, man. Let's get it going, man.
Yeah.
Mute up.
So they help you in the hospital and stuff.
Mute up. Make sure we mute up there, brothers. Hey, Shalom. Hey, Yahweh Ba'Shem Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. All right, Barakathum. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Barak. Hey, can you all hear me? Can you hear me, family? All right, all praise to the Most High. All right, all praise to the Most High. Hey, brothers and sisters. Hey, welcome to Conversation for the Nation, C4N. All right, glad to see everybody in here. Hey, we got a very interesting topic to talk about tonight. Everybody skinning you ain't kin to you.
Cool.
Everybody skin to you ain't kin to you. There's a false narrative going around. Okay? If you got 1 ounce of black up in you, what the hell is black? Hey, tell me where the land of black is so I can go. Let me book a ticket. They calling you black. The root word of nationality is nation. What nation do black people come from? That don't make no sense. There's no such land called black. You have been hoodwinked, bamboozled, okay, twisted around, lied to, brainwashed, and all of the above. That's what you have been. You're a very simple people, Israel, and it's very easy to deceive you. It is very easy to deceive you. Give me the book of Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 22. We're going to shout our people out in the chat. But we getting on our people today because you're real simple, Israel. You're real simple. It's real easy to pull the wool over your eyes and just make you look like a damn fool. Okay? Get that. Give me Proverbs 1 and 22.
Another one. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 22, and it reads, "How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?"
How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity? simplicity. How long? Okay. When are you going to wake up? When are you going to wake up and get out of this damn slumber that you in? Don't you understand that it's high time for you to wake out of sleep? Your Messiah is on his way. There's no telling when the Most High God is going to give the word for Christ to come back here and to destroy this place. And if you're caught with your enemies, you're going to die. You're going to die. You're going to be participators in the second death, meaning you're going to take a swim in the lake of fire. Okay? You're very simple. I just saw 5 people jump off because they don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I ain't talking about, hey, I ain't past the wipe and sweat off my forehead, pick me up, turn me around, place my feet on solid ground. That's what they want to hear. Hell no. You're not getting ready to hear that today. You're getting ready to hear the truth. By Shema Mashiach Yahawashai. What the hell is that?
Shema Mashiach, yeah, sure.
What is that? In the name of Christ. All right. That's what you're getting ready to hear. All right. Hey, shout out people out in the chat. Shout out members out in the chat, man.
Come on, one. We got the good brother, Soldier Nassim. Shalom.
Shalom.
One Soldier the Rock.
Shalom, King.
We got Abadia Bunya Howard. Shalom.
Shalom, Abadia.
Lionel Horn.
Shalom.
Shalom.
My brother, Soldier Yatham. Shalom.
Building. Shalom.
SOT Samara Yasha'Allah. That's one of the POR sisters. Shalom, sis.
Shalom, princess. Shalom.
We got another SOT POR Asaya, House of Nakusha. Shalom, sis.
Shalom.
Tim Lawson Jr. Shalom.
Shalom.
We got SOT POR Wanda Donez.
Shalom.
Wow.
So we got William Fields Jr. Shalom.
Shalom.
YTF, you don't need it. Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.
Got Soldiers Kazakh. Shalom.
Shalom.
Got SOT Richard Perez. Shalom.
Shalom, King.
Got Kenny Neftili. Shalom.
Shalom, Kenny.
Who else we got in here? We got Daniel Allah Yasharallah. Shalom.
Shalom, brother Daniel Allah.
Who else we got in here? We got Kawal. Shalom, Adawan.
Shalom, there, brother Kawal.
We got the elder in the building. Shalom, elder.
Shalom, Adawan.
Shalom, elder.
And we got, we got Soldier Shamar. Shalom, Mark.
Shalom, brother Shamar.
What else we got in here? Is that it?
Just shouting out our YouTube members right now, just for time's sakes, their brothers and sisters, so we can get to the lesson. We got anybody else, King?
Come on, one. We got Araya Bat Yahawada. Shalom, sis. I believe that's it out of one.
Khan. Hey, so we need to make this an overlay right here. Okay, let me pull this off right quick. Hey, look, I'm going to show you the flyer for our Feast of Tabernacles. I thought we had an overlay for that. All right, I'm going to show you the flyer for our feast. We do. Let me go ahead and throw that up here. Feast of Tabernacles. All right, we got the Feast of Tabernacles coming October the 16th at evening. All right, October the 16th at evening through October the 23rd at evening. If you want to congregate with the Sons of Thunder Israelites, send us an email at sotfeastday@gmail.com, brothers and sisters. Let us know how many people you want to bring with you. That way we can accommodate you, brothers and sisters, okay? We can accommodate you with a plot, for your tent, for you and your family, so we can know how much food to bring, this, that, and the third. Okay, so make sure you hit us up and we'll give you all of the details. You'll see our email address scrolling at the bottom of the screen, okay? All right, Feast of Tabernacles, October 16th through the 23rd. Khan? All right. All right, if you take a look at our feast day calendar, all right, this Shabbat, all right, coming up at evening, okay? this Shabbat at evening, August the 3rd, going to be the new moon 5th month. Okay, new moon 5th month. Going to be gathering in Atlanta, Georgia. For all you brothers who are in the area or planning to come down, all right, send us an email, sotfeastday@gmail.com. You see it scrolling on the bottom of the screen. RSVP. Let us know how many people you're going to bring with you. That way we can accommodate you, Con. All right. You see we coming up, all right, to the month of feast, which is October, okay? October, we've got a lot of feasts, to include the Day of Atonement, Con. Okay, Day of Atonement is going to be October the 2nd at evening. That's when we complete a dry fast for 24 hours. Okay, we're going to complete a dry fast for 24 hours. Leading up to the Feast of Atonement, or the Day of Atonement, I should say. It is a spiritual feast. That's why I'm calling it that. It's listed in the book of Leviticus chapter 23 under the Most High's feast days. Okay, so we would consider this to be a spiritual feast. Con? Right. All right. So, and we'll teach you how to prepare for that thing if you've never done it before, if you're new to the nation, okay, and what have you. All right. So you got the Feast of Tabernacles, October the 16th through the 23rd. All right. And then following that, we're going to have the Feast of Dedication, okay, which is going to take place in December. All right, December the 24th. I failed to mention October the 2nd, which is going to be the Feast of Trumpets. Okay, the Feast of Trumpets. All right, same thing. Make sure you RSVP. Okay, RSVP. Let us know how many people you're going to bring with you. We're going to celebrate that in Atlanta. All right, so the Feast of Trumpets, October the 2nd at evening. Con? All right. All right, brothers and sisters. All right, good to have everybody here. We like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh. All right, let's get that C4N background. Okay, back in here. Good to see you, brothers and sisters. Give me the book of Romans, chapter 10 and verse 1. All right, you see the title. Everybody, skin to you, ain't kin to you, dummy. Okay, and I'm calling you dummy for a reason. All right, I'm calling you dummy for a reason because our nation is dumb. We got a nation of dummies. When you read the Bible, the Most High will make you dumb. Okay, the Most High will plague you if you don't do what He says. Okay, the Most High will plague you and make you dumb if you don't have faith. Okay, because that's the thing about it. When we look at this book was written for our learning. Okay, I got the King James Bible and I got the Apocrypha. Okay, this entire book was written for our learning. This is how we learn. All right, we get our wisdom and our understanding from the Bible. And if we're not following this, okay, give me the book of Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. If we're not following this, we're following after our oppressors and we're following after Satan. Because this is all of the instruction that we need right here. Okay, read that in Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8.
This is the book of Colossians chapter 2 and verse 8. Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit.
Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit. Okay, meaning they're not spoiling you and teaching you the word of God. They're teaching you a doctrine. They're teaching you philosophies and vain deceit. And the thing is our people will believe anything. We're lost sheep. We're followers. Follow the leader. Okay, if it look good, all right, we're gonna doggone go after it. If it smell good, we're gonna eat it. We were talking to some young boys the other day. We're gonna drop a video here soon dealing with those young brothers. And we were telling young brother, you can't eat no pork, man. Young brother said, why? He said, it tastes so good. All right. Everything that smells good is not good for you. All right. We're a very simple people. And it's very easy to deceive us, all right? This is why you got a woman raising $100 million. How many of your people, how many of your people homeless on the street, man? How many black folk we got homeless on the street? All right?
Thousands of them are. Thousands.
We got thousands of people that are doggone done. We got 4 people just fell off because they sent the donation in. And I bet they were sisters. They sent the donation in to Carmela. And they can't pay rent. And they can't pay their rent. But they sent the donation in to Carmela. All right? That's our mindset as a people. How read it again. Give it to me again. Give it to me again. Proverbs 1:22. Read it again.
Just the book of Colossians, chapter 2.
No. Give me Proverbs 1:22. Oh. Read it again.
Come on, one. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, and verse 22.
Uh-huh.
And it reads, "How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
How long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity?" Read on.
"And the scorners delight in their scorning."
Read.
"And fools hate knowledge."
And what?
"And fools hate knowledge."
And fools hate knowledge. You hate knowledge, but you know what you love? Okay? You love smooth words, as the prophet Isaiah said. You want to hear what you want to hear. You want to hear it's okay for me to do wickedly. You want to hear it's okay for me to sin all week and then go to church on Sunday, all right? Because I'm going to repent and lay everything down at the doggone cross and at the feet of Christ. What you don't understand, do you understand that you crucifying your Messiah afresh by continuing on with that mentality? True repentance is turning away from sin and not committing it again. And what is sin? All right. Sin is the transgression of God's laws. All right. So we're not learning correctly. We're not learning correctly in the Christian church. Okay. So guess what? The Hebrew Israelites, we're going to have to teach you. We got to teach you. All right. And we ain't going to lead you astray. We're not going to lead you astray. Okay. Now when we look at, your candidate, let's take a good look at your candidate. Sipping on her Zinfandel with all of her Caucasian buddies. You're going to see the rest of them here in a minute. But I want you to take a look at who back there in the corner. Who is that back there in the corner?
Jake.
Who is that back there in the corner? That's a sister. Okay? That's a sister back there in the corner. Oh, them the rest of her friends right there. Hold on for a minute. Them the rest of her friends right there. Her Caucasian friends. But who is that in the corner? That's Jake. Brother said the cook. That's the butler.
The servant.
The servant. You don't see one sister sitting amongst these people right here. Not one. All right? But this is your candidate. This is your candidate. This sister was a sorority sister, right? Was she AKA or whatever? What was her sorority? AKA? I don't want to miss. Hey, one of you sisters put that in the chat. Y'all know what sorority she pledged. All right? Okay. Hey, somebody was gonna say something?
Another one. I was gonna say with the young man right there, the server, and the lady that was in the back, they sitting in on when she have those little gatherings. Can you just imagine what they're hearing her say?
Can
they
you
probably
imagine?
don't. Nobody will hear.
AKA. That's what I thought it was AKA, that brothers and sisters. Can you imagine, Yazabad? I can imagine. It ain't got nothing to do with you. It ain't got nothing to do with the prosperity of your people. Okay? This is what you approve. All right. The first thing that brothers and sisters want to say, and I'm saying brothers and sisters, not just sisters, because we got some weak, spineless, Negroes out here, okay, weak. I'm going to show you an example of one, okay? I'm going to show you an example of a brother, all right, who, hey, look, I used to, when I was in the world, you know, I used to have a little respect for this brother, okay? Let me just go and share my screen. I should have left that up. Okay. So this brother right here that I'm getting ready to show you, brothers and sisters. Give me just a second here. I got to share my screen. All right. Let me show you this brother here. All right. Think I'm on. All right. Y'all know this brother right here? All right. Y'all know this brother right here? Michael Baisden. Okay. Radio personality.
Yep.
Okay. This brother is a renowned author. Okay. And he is a true advocate of Kamala Harris. All right. A true advocate. All right. I'm going to tell you what this brother had to say. Come on, it's moving a little slow today, brothers and sisters. Let me show you what this brother had to say. His brother say, "Don't F with Kamala on my watch," by Michael Baisden. All right, it's clear now that we're on the path to make Vice President Kamala Harris our nominee. When he say our, he's speaking for black folk. Okay, this is going to be one of the nastiest, most racist, most misogynistic campaigns in history, and he's right. He's right. There cannot be any light between her and us as black men. All right? Her and us, there cannot be any light between her and us as black men. Whether you believe she can win or deserves to be president, there are far more important considerations. What this brother just said in a nutshell, what he just said in a nutshell is, because she's black, okay, in his mind, because she's black, you have to vote for her, period. What cannot happen is for black men to be silent while white men disrespect, demean, and attack this incredible woman of color. This incredible woman of color. This is how Michael Baisden describes Kamala. How we respond or how we choose not to respond will say everything about how we feel about our sisters, daughters, wives, and mothers. This brother can't be, he can't be any more ignorant, man. Okay? Because he has no clue who he is, and he has no clue who she is. Because we have bought in on our enemies' understanding of who we are. Them brothers on the street corner don't know what the hell they talking about. My master knew what he was talking about when he created the curriculum in the schools. My master knew what he was talking about when he created the doctrine that goes along with Christianity. So I'm going to believe it. And I'm going to continue to spend all my money to get degree after degree after degree and pollute my mind with this ignorance. All right? How can we respond? I'm continuing to read. How we choose not to respond will say everything about how we feel about our sisters, our daughters, wives, mothers. I am proud to have her represent our country. I'm going to read that again. I am proud to have her represent our country. This our country? Hold up. I could have swore, hold on for a minute. I could have swore that our brothers and sisters, 100 million of them, were murdered and pillaged, right? On this land here. I'm talking about the so-called Native American Indian. Okay, those our brothers and sisters. I recall us being kidnapped from the west coast of Africa and being brought over here against our wishes, right? As slaves. This our country? And they still consider you to be 3/5 of a human being, brother? This brother said, I'm proud to have her represent our country and communities of color everywhere. See, that's the problem. Everybody skin to you ain't kin to you. And we're going to learn you something today. We're going to learn you, brothers and sisters, something today. According to the Bible, the same Bible that's sitting in your church. And we guarantee you, Pastor ain't went to these scriptures because your ignorant behind is still walking around here blind as a bat. And you have no clue of what the hell is really going on. I'm going to continue to read. While I'm open to fair criticism of her policies and performances, I will not tolerate 1 ounce of disrespect. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Huh? Because what he don't understand, what this Negro don't understand is that he's literally defending his master. He has no clue. Everybody who is kin to you is not kin to you. Let's go ahead. Let's prove it. All right. Let's prove it. This is what you're dealing with. This is what we dealing with. All right. That's right, yo. Ignorant, man. They ignorant behinds. And we got to doggone teach our people because they don't know no better. Okay? They don't know no better. We always go to Numbers chapter 1 and 18. We're going to go there today too. Okay? Go to the book of Numbers chapter 1 and verse 18. Go there first. Okay? I want you to get the book of Numbers. All right? Chapter 1 and verse 18. I want you to hold it.
Everybody's favorite Hindu Indian prosecutor who was running against, and then she was everybody's favorite Hindu Indian prosecutor and attorney general and senator, and now she becomes black. But, you know, I met her daddy.
Now you hear Judge Joe. We know who Judge Joe is. Okay? Judge Joe Brown. Okay? Some of y'all have seen this clip. All right? Judge Joe Brown, we used to watch him. If y'all ain't over the age of probably 30, you probably don't know who this brother is right here. Okay? But Judge Joe Brown, you know, he used to, you know, do one of them court shows on TV. Okay? But he is a real judge. Okay? He is a real judge. All right? And he was a lawyer for many years. Okay? So this he's getting ready to give you a testimony on his encounters with Kamala Harris's dad. Okay? Kamala Harris' dad and his roots. Pay attention. All right? We got the book of Numbers chapter 1 and verse 18 on standby.
Was running against, and then she was everybody's favorite Hindu Indian prosecutor and attorney general and senator, and now she becomes black. But, you know, I met her daddy, fine gentleman, Professor Harris. And the problem with her being black is Professor Harris says he's Caucasian, mixed Irish and Hindu. He doesn't have any black hands.
So I want you to listen. Okay? Pay attention. Everybody's skin to you ain't kin to you. This is why the word black or the nationality of black is so ignorant. Because at one point in time, everybody was dark-skinned on the earth. When you go to the book of Genesis chapter 2 and verse 7, it tells you that God made man of the dust of the ground. So of course, the descendants of Adam after the flood, okay, of course, all of these men were dark skinned. Of course. Okay, so guess what? The East Indian man, who Kamala descends from, okay, her mother is East Indian. Now her daddy, they put this Jamaican tag on him. He's Jamaican because he lived in Jamaica. And let me show you something real quick. Let me show you the foolery. I'm going to show you the foolery that comes along with this. I just told you, at one point in time, everybody on the earth was dark skinned. The East Indian man, you got the African man, the Arab man, everybody dark skinned, right? So when you see, where these pictures at? Okay, let me get this one first. Everything's moving kind of slow, brothers and sisters, so give me a second, okay? All right, when you see a picture like so, all right? So we see Kamala's mom, right? We see Kamala. I apologize. See Kamala's mom here. All right, she's East Indian, that's clear, right? Okay, but when you look at her father, when you look at this young man right here, that look like a brother. That looks like a brother. Got a short haircut, yes? Everybody see this? Okay. But let's take you now. You look at Kamala's dad over here to the far right. Okay, you see that picture to the far right? All right. Now the brother, he don't look like a brother in this picture. Okay, he looks like an East Indian man if you really look clear, right? Now let's see Kamala's dad when he grows his hair out, which is the thumbnail. All right, that's the same brother. Salakia, the same man. Everybody was dark skinned at one point in time. When you see the East Indian man at the gas station, you don't say that's your people. You don't say that that's your people. That's the same dude. His hair's just cut short. They know what pictures to post and to put up. Let me ask you, brothers and sisters, a question. Let me ask y'all a question. If you, the brother said the tan Kamala is deceiving, you're absolutely right. Okay, let me ask you a question. If you were born, Salakia, let's say your parents moved to China. All right, let's say your parents moved to China and you weren't born yet. All right, but your parents are both so-called black people, and you're born in China, and you walk around telling people that you Chinese, they're gonna look at you like you're crazy. They're gonna look at you like you're crazy. If I'm gonna tell you right now, if you go over to doggone Iraq or any of those lands over there in the Middle East and do the same thing, they're going to look at you like you're crazy too. All right? Because they don't like Negroes over there. And to say that you are Iraqi or Iranian, all right? To say that you're of that descent, they're going to laugh at you if you're born over there by Negro parents. But you're so quick to say it's about where you are born. Okay, we were talking to some young brothers this weekend, and those young brothers, we were trying to break down nationality to them. All right, and one of them had a stance like, well, you know what? I'm American because I was born here. And we said, we understand why you say that. Okay, we understand why you say that, because that is what your enemy has taught you. That's what your enemy has taught you. Now, give me Numbers chapter 1 and verse 18. Pay attention to the scriptures. We've had a few people dropped off, and they're very ignorant. They have their mind made up. Okay, they don't want to know the truth. All right, they're already set in their way. It's all right. It's all right. All right. We hope this message gets through to the Most High God's sheep, because his sheep hear his voice. Con? Give me Numbers 1 and 18.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 1 and verse 18.
Uh-huh.
And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month.
Right.
And they declared their pedigrees.
They declare what?
Their pedigrees.
Their pedigrees, meaning their bloodline. And this was during a time of war. Okay. You had the Israelites gathering themselves together so they can decide who is going to fight for the nation. Okay. And they found out who they were based off their pedigrees. Read that again. Read that part again. Based off their what?
They declared their pedigrees after their families.
Uh-huh.
By the house of their fathers.
By the house of their fathers. Okay? That's how we decide who we are. By the seed of your father. Now, if you continue to read, all right, go down to Reuben. It starts talking about Reuben in the next chapter. Read that. Read Reuben real quick. I mean, in the next verse, not the next chapter, but the next verse.
As the Lord commanded Moses, so he numbered them in the wilderness of Sinai. And the children of Reuben, Israel's eldest son,
right,
by their generations, after their families,
right,
by the house of their fathers.
By the house of their fathers. That's how Reuben identified, all right, who his children were. Okay? By the house of their fathers. Now go to the book of Ezra, chapter 2, and verse 59. Go to the book of Ezra, chapter 2, and verse 59. Okay? Pay attention and take notes. Stop being stiff-necked. These Negroes don't know what they're talking about. They're so full of hate. I'll rather listen to the white man. My grandmama taught me, so she can't be wrong. Pastor can't be wrong because he went to Morehouse. Pay attention and take notes and read the scriptures for yourself so you can understand that the Israelites ain't trying to do nothing but love you and teach you this truth. Okay? And as I say that, 4 people jump off. Okay? All right, give me Ezra chapter 2 and verse 59. Read that.
Con 1. This is the book of Ezra, chapter 2 and verse 59.
Read.
And these were they which went up from Tel Malah, Tel Harsah, Cherub, Adon, and Immer.
Right.
But they could not show their father's house.
But read.
In their seed.
But they
whether they were show,
read that part again, Yazabad. But they what?
But they could not show their father's house. In their seed.
Nor their seed. The seed comes from the father. Okay? They cannot show their father's house, nor their father's seed. Read.
Whether they were of Israel.
Whether they were of Israel. Israel is your lineage. Okay? If you're a so-called black man who came over here via Atlanta slave trade, meaning your ancestors, okay? If your forefathers and your foremothers were dropped off down in the Virgin Islands, all right? Down in South America, in Cuba, down in them areas down there, okay, and you're of Negroid descent, if you're a Seminole Indian descent, we're talking to you. This is how you determine if you're an Israelite, not black, but an Israelite. It's by the seed of your father. Your father has to trace back to the Israelites. We also identify with the curses that are in the book of Leviticus, chapter 26, and Deuteronomy, chapter 28. Read those chapters. Don't just blow it off and say they don't know what they're talking about, because you're not being fair. Read it and see if your people line up with those curses. Because I'm going to tell you what, we've done our research, and the people who sit in the land today, those doggone small hat with Shirley Temple curls, all right, those wimps over there, they don't fit the curses. Okay? They don't fit the curses. We do. All right? Yazabad, I want you to read that part again when it says, but they could not show their father's house. We're in the book of Ezra, chapter 2 and verse 59 through 62. Read that part again. Hey, I'll read it, King. It's okay. I'll read it.
So okay, I don't
All
have
right.
a little background noise.
It's okay. It's okay. All right. Ezra 2:59. It reads, but they could not show their father's house and their seed, whether they were of Israel, the children of Dela, the children of Tobiah, the children of Nekodah, 652, and the children of the priest, the children of Habiah, the children of Kaz, the children of Barzillai, which took a wife of the daughters of Barzillai and Gileadite, and was called after their name. These sought their register among those were reckoned by genealogy, but they were not found. Therefore were they as polluted, but from the priesthood. They could not serve as priests because they could not be identified by the seed of their father. This is how you trace your lineage. This is how you know who you are, according to the Bible. The same Bible that sits in your church. All right? Yes, you do take on traits of your mother. Yes, you do. Okay? You take on certain traits of your mother, but your bloodline comes from your father. You are who your father is. Okay? So when we talk about Carmela, we're going to go back to Judge Joe. Okay? We're going to go back to Judge Joe. When we talk about Carmela,
but his Irish ancestors,
we need to be
Professor Harris says he's Caucasian, mixed Irish and Hindu. He doesn't have any black ancestors, but his Irish ancestors owned a lot of slaves in Jamaica and had them to work.
her father's fathers even owned slaves. And you don't F with Carmela. Don't F with Carmela. And you about to break your back lobbying for this woman. Some of y'all sitting on here right now, send some money in. All right? That woman raised $27 million. And what was it? $27 million in 3 days? In 3 days, she raised $27 million. And guess what? How much her campaign has raised as a total? Me and the brothers was just looking at the numbers. She's raised over $100 million for a campaign. 100 million. She ain't your people. Everybody's skin to you is not kin to you. Go ahead, King.
God, I don't want. When that 100 million that she raised, the 100 million that she raised, please be sure the people who raised that money for him, if you look at it, it's a bunch of white men, and I guarantee you they're part of their community. the alphabet community. And that's probably why they raise that much money, so they can get their doctrine pushed through the government.
Hey, that's right there, King. Hey, you know what? Because it started off in a wave, man. You had the women, you had the black women for Carmella. Then it turned into women for Carmella, right? And then we just saw the other day. This was just the other day what Yazabad's talking about. Yazabad's saying it's probably more, right? It's probably more so-called Caucasian men contributing to the campaign than what they're saying, right? But I know that they have a group called White Men for Carmella, and they raised over $4 million in one day. $4 million. And you got all these folks homeless out here. Okay? And the woman raised $100 million for her campaign. Negroes can't keep the damn lights on. All right? Living check to check. All right? Some of y'all still got Obama picture up in y'all house, man. All right? Tell me I'm lying. I know my mama do. I know she do. You know what? I may be wrong. I hate to put that on. My mama following the truth now. She used to have one. My mama used to have one. She used to have one in the house, man. Okay? Yeah, my mama was pro-black as I don't know what, man. Okay? She might have been light-skinned, but she was pro-black as I don't know what. You feel me? All right? And had doggone, big old frame around the Obama poster. So I know. Okay? So I know. All right? Don't try to front. There's some people on here, they want to see that sister get in. Just because she looked like you. But don't you understand that the African man is not the same as you? Give me the Zondervan. I know somebody got the Zondervan. I know The Rock got it. Give me the Zondervan. You got it on you, The Rock? Because I can pull it up online.
I got it.
Okay. Give me Ham. Give me Ham.
This is the compact Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Definition of Ham: the youngest son of Noah, born probably about 96 years before the flood, and one of 8 persons to live through the flood. He became the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negroes.
He became what?
The progenitor of the dark races.
So this is the
not
youngest
the
son of Noah.
Negroes.
This is the youngest son of Noah. Okay? He became the progenitor of the dark races, but not the Negroes. So you got to understand something. Everybody was dark skinned at that time. Okay? But we also have to understand that later on Esau came along. Okay? Esau came along. And his seed started polluting, all right, the other races, okay? When you go into the book of Hosea, chapter 7, in verse 8, it tells you that Ephraim, meaning the head tribe of the northern kingdom, Ephraim is a cake not turned. All right? Ephraim is a cake not turned. Take that pancake and pour it in the doggone pan. Tan. It's tan on top. When you flip it over, it's brown. It's a cake not turned. Put that yellow cake, pour that batter in the put it in the oven. It's yellow on top. But when you doggone flip it, you see it's brown. Because the seed had started to become polluted. When you go into the book of Nehemiah, Nehemiah got pissed off because Nehemiah looked around. He looked around, okay, and he saw. I think that the people were dealing with the Moabites. They were dealing with the Moabites or the Amorites. Israel was dealing with the Moabites or the Amorites, one of the two. And Nehemiah got so mad that he started ripping brothers' beards off their faces. What are you doing? You're polluting the seed of your father. This is what's happened. Okay, and this is why you have lighter races of people today. Okay? This is what you got to understand. But what you need to know is everybody who is kin to you is not kin to you. We're not the same people. Go to the book of Deuteronomy 32 and verse 8. Read that real quick before we move on. We're going to finish off what Judge Joe got to say. But we got to bring the scriptures out to make our point. When we go to the book of 1 Peter, it tells us, if any man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God. And if any man minister, let him do it with the ability that God gives him. Right? Not what Morehouse gave him. Not what doggone seminary school gave him. Not what doggone master gave him, but the ability which God gave him. And that's the Holy Spirit. Some of y'all don't know what the Holy Spirit is. Okay? The Holy Spirit gives us the understanding, man. He gives us the understanding to be able to deliver his word, man. It's the power of the Most High God. Y'all have no clue. But you'll tell the Hebrew Israelites that they don't have the spirit in a heartbeat. All right, what we reading? Read that. What we holding?
Deuteronomy 32 and 8.
Read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 8. When the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance,
he did
separated. He divided to the nations their inheritance.
Read.
When he separated the sons of Adam.
He did what?
He separated the sons of Adam.
God separated the sons of Adam. Read.
He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. Meaning Israel gets their lot first, and then everybody else.
32.
All right.
Another one.
Israel is the chosen people of God, and everybody else gets their portion too. All right. He's always separated us. We've always been doggone separate. We're not the same people. So just because you have Africans over here, okay, or just because you have somebody who has dark skin over here, don't mean that that's your people. They're not. We're Israelites. And it's an honor to be an Israelite because you're God's people. You have been chosen to be a joint heir with Christ if you can endure this wickedness. Somebody says Salakia.
I was going to say, you know, how we always, when we're teaching, everybody's saying that, you know, they want us to be together, but to be considered holy, the word holy is to be separate. So how can you be separate if you're going to be part of everybody? That don't even make sense.
It don't. Hey, Dirac, say that again, bro.
I was saying, so basically, yeah, what I was saying is, so, you know, how everybody's like, no, we all one people. Let's all, you know, get along or whatever. But to be holy, the word holy is to be separate, to be set apart. So for you to be set apart, you have to become holy. So that's a clash right there. You can't be holy and be all together with everybody.
And the thing about it is Israel is a real nation. They're the youngest nation on the earth. Esau, meaning Edom, Idumea, would be the second oldest nation, second youngest nation, right? Am I saying that right? Israel would be the youngest nation, okay? And then Edom, Idumea, would be older than Israel. Okay, we got to understand that we are a real nation. They were never extinct. Okay, they were never extinct. We know that Caleb, you know, and our brother, they made it to the promised land, right? Okay, but they were never extinct. And when you go to the book, I'm sorry.
I had another precept for that.
All right. Hey, bring it out. Bring your precept out.
This the book of Romans, chapter 11 and verse 1.
Right.
I say then, had God cast away his people? God forbid.
That's right.
For I also am an Israelite of the seed of Abraham of the tribe of Benjamin. And that's how Brother Paul in the New Testament.
That's right. Your favorite apostle Paul is telling you that Israel was not cast away, and he is an Israelite. He is an Israelite from the tribe of Benjamin. Some of you jokers will take that to believe, okay, that no, he's a Roman. All right. But since he is the messenger to the Gentiles, totally different class, okay, that now the Romans can come in. All right. You sound foolish. And you need to read. Okay, you need to read. Okay, but once again, we've already identified that the way a person is their lineage is identified is by the blood, the seed line of their father. Okay, so let's continue to hear what Judge Joe got to say.
Professor Harris. And the problem with her being black is Professor Harris says he's Caucasian, mixed Irish and Hindu. He doesn't have any black ancestors, but his Irish ancestors owned a lot of slaves in Jamaica and had them to work on plantation. So if mama is on the birth certificate listed as a Caucasian, daddy says he's a Caucasian Hindu and has no black ancestors, how did she get to be black? And by the way,
Answer that question. Because brothers that like Michael Baisden, this clown, because she look exotic, brother. Hey, she passed her time. She passed her time. Okay, Kamala probably was a beauty back in her day. She probably was a beauty. Okay, but when you see something, she look a little exotic. She a little brown skin thing. Okay, everything that's red bone, brothers want to claim them. Everything that's red bone, brothers want to claim. We got a lot of confused jokers out here, man. I watch a lot of these jokers, man. I look at this doggone this rap beef. When I look at, I'm gonna give you Rick Ross, this clown right here, Rick Ross. Okay, but I hate to even call him that because wasn't this joker a corrections officer, man? Okay, and then you're gonna steal the name of a drug lord. Okay, all right, but then the first person you go after is T.I. All right. Now, T.I. being a lighter skinned brother, he goes after T.I., right? Lighter skinned brother. All right. Tell him you ain't the king of the South. Little red dog on N-I-G-G-A. Okay. T.I. didn't buck down. All right. But now we see a war going on between so-called Drake and Kendrick Lamar. And he want to come in and add his little two cents in on Drake because Drake is a light skinned brother. But we know Drake is an Israelite, right? Even though he was dealing with bar mitzvahs and all this thing, Drake don't know no better, just like the rest of us don't know no better. But how the hell you think you Big Meech? Big Meech lighter than me. I think I'm Big Meech. Big Meech lighter than me. You an idiot, man. And this is the mindset of our people. Tell me what kind of sense that make. Tell me what kind of sense it make. You're confused. You're dumb. You're dumb, Israel. I'm gonna give you an example. Okay, people don't like that. They don't like what I just said. All right, a lot of people don't like what I just said. I can care less. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm gonna show you how ignorant you are. I'm gonna show you. Go to the book of Luke chapter 1. Okay, go to the book of Luke chapter 1. And I want to go to verse 17. Okay, let me see something real quick. Luke chapter 1. When I say that you're dumb, real quick. All right, I'm going to show you. The Most High will make you dumb. When you waver your faith. All right. All right, go to Luke chapter 1, and I want you to read verse 16. Start at 16. This is talking about Zacharias. This is John the Baptist's father, okay? And he was visited by Gabriel. Gabriel came to visit Zacharias, John the Baptist's father, to tell him, about John, okay, and what John came to do, his son. Okay, read from there.
Come on, one. This is the book of Luke, chapter 1, starting at verse 16. And many of the children of Israel shall he turn to the Lord their God.
He's talking about John the Baptist. This is his mission. Read.
And he shall go before him in the spirit and power of Elias.
See, Zacharias knew that John the Baptist was Elijah before anybody else, because Gabriel told him. Read it again. That's just a precept for you brothers. Make sure y'all jot that down. Read that again. Read that part again.
And he shall go before him in the spirit and power of Elias.
That's a precept for you brothers. All right. Gabriel is telling John the Baptist. I mean, he's telling Zacharias that your son is going forward in the spirit and power of Elijah. That was prophesied in the book of Malachi. All right, chapter 4. Read.
To turn the hearts of the fathers to the children.
Read.
And the disobedient to the wisdom of the just, to make ready a people prepared for the Lord.
Read.
And Zacharias said unto the angel, whereby shall I know this? For I am an old man, and my wife well stricken in years.
Salakia. So here's Zacharias saying, hold on, man. I'm old as hell. How the hell you gonna tell me that I'm getting ready to have a baby boy? Okay, my wife is barren. Read.
And the angel answering said unto him, I am Gabriel that stand in the presence of Yahweh.
Hey, listen up here, Negro. This is what he's saying. I'm Gabriel. That's what he means. Listen up here, Negro. Do you understand who I am? I am Gabriel, and I stand right before the presence of the Most High God. Read on.
And am sent to speak unto thee.
And I came here to deliver a message to you from Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Read.
And to shew these glad tidings.
Read.
And behold, thou shalt be dumb and not able to speak until the day that these things shall be performed.
5 people dropped off before we can make our point. But you are going to be dumb because you believe if not what I say. You're going to be dumb. Negro, the doggone chapter starts off telling you that John the Baptist's parents were blameless and kept all of the commandments of the Most High Power. That's what the chapter starts off telling you, right? But Gabriel comes in his presence and tells him, you're going to have a son by your barren wife in your old age. And he's going to set way the path of the Christ, the Messiah. And guess what? Zacharias didn't believe him. You had an example, Zacharias. Zacharias, didn't you doggone know that Abraham's wife Sarah was barren and she couldn't bear no children? The Most High showed you this, Zacharias. How don't you believe this? Don't you know that Isaac's wife Rebekah was barren? And Isaac learned from his father's mistakes. I'm pretty sure I'm speaking as a man. I'm pretty sure Abraham taught him to have faith and don't do like I did. The Most High can do anything. Okay? I can do all things through Christ, right? Who strengthens me, right? So how in the hell, Zacharias, don't you believe that you can have a child in this old age? I am Gabriel. How dare you deny my words? And he made him dumb. And he made him dumb. Go back to Proverbs and read it again. Go back to Proverbs and read it again. How long, you simple ones? How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? How long do we have to sit out here on the highways and byways? How long do we have to get on these broadcasts on doggone YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and all of these platforms and teach you the truth of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, and you still pull the shoulder. And you still doggone turn your doggone back on your people. But you're ready to endorse and follow after this doggone fraud of a broad. That's what she is, a fraud of a broad. You're ready to doggone endorse her, man. Read, King.
Cut out one. We had Proverbs or back in Luke?
Proverbs. Read that.
Cut out one. This is Book of Proverbs, chapter 1 and verse 22. How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Hashtag fraud of abroad. Hashtag. Get them out there, man. Hashtag fraud of abroad, man. All right? Get them out there. Hashtag fraud of abroad. How long will you simple ones, will you will you love simplicity? How long? You believe anything that somebody tells you. Okay?
Is Professor Harris says he's Caucasian, mixed Irish and Hindu. He doesn't have any black ancestors, but his Irish ancestors owned a lot of slaves in Jamaica and had them to work on plantation. So if mama is on the birth certificate listed as a Caucasian, daddy says he's a Caucasian Hindu and has no black ancestors, how did she get to be black?
How?
And by the way, she told one big lie when she was talking about she got bust because of something Biden did when she was running against him. Well, the yearbook that she put out there that you can still get online from her high school in Canada shows she went from kindergarten through 12th grade in Canada, never went to school in the United States of America. She was born, by the way, in the same hospital that my ex-wife was born in, the same 12-month period, and my late mother-in-law was in fact an
Hey, this is the proof in the pudding, man. All you got to do is read. I researched it myself. Okay? I researched it myself. All you got to do is doggone follow her lineage back. Okay? All you got to do is doggone research. Just got the internet for doggone. You got the internet out here. All you got to do is research it. And it's going to tell you everything that Judge Joe just said. Or at least about the lineage. I don't know anything about, you know, that when he says her forefathers owned slaves. Never heard that before. This is a testimony of Judge Joe. That's something we got to look into. Yazabad wants to say something.
Salaki, I did hear that before, that her grandfather owned slaves.
Okay.
That was when Biden was running for president. I heard they brought that out.
But Yazabad, why we still dealing with it? This is why our enemies laugh at us, man. Okay? This is why they laugh at us. We give these jokers ammo. Okay? We give them ammo. All right? And we give them, you know, reasons to talk down on us because, you know, we're so simple. And they know it. This is an example of what I'm speaking of right now.
Believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is only on the ticket because she is a black woman?
Well, I can say, no, I think it's maybe a little bit different. So I've known her a long time indirectly, not directly very much. And she was always of Indian heritage, and she was only promoting Indian heritage. I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she...
Trump's so damn sarcastic, man. Trump's so sarcastic, that she wants to be black. Putting emphasis on the damn CK, man. Okay?
I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She has always identified as a black woman.
I respect...
Look at Eve. To the rescue. All right? That's the sister doing the interview. She's always identified as a black woman. She graduated from a historical black college. So Caucasians can enroll and doggone HBCUs. So, what is black? What is that? When you doggone got off that boat, they called you darky, they called you nigger, okay? And then they tried to give you a little bit of dignity and named you after a doggone hairstyle, Afro-American. Then they called you African-American. That started to make a little sense until you got some brothers. Oh, okay. Our ancestors were born in Africa, but we were born in America. So yeah, African-American. Simple Negro. You're naming yourself after two continents. And when you dig deeper, you find out that you're naming yourself after two white men. Leo Scipio Africanus and Amerigo Vespucci. Those are two white men. One who doggone beat Hannibal in the Punic Wars, and the other was an Italian map maker that sailed the ocean blue with Columbus. You have no clue because you don't do any research. You don't read. You want to hide something from a nigga, put it in the book. And as I say that, jump off. Probably Eve with her emotional self. And she's going to be right down there voting, continuing to send her money in. Okay? Continuing to apply, okay, for all these doggone loans that got her bankrupt. Stop with your simplicity, Jake. Stop with your simplicity, sisters, and wake up. You are the enemy of the state. You are the enemy of these nations. Give it to me. Give me the classic. Give me Psalms chapter 83. While you getting that, I'm gonna continue to play this video.
Black college. She happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. So I don't know, is she Indian or is she black?
She has always identified as a black woman. She went to a historically black college.
I respect either one, but she obviously doesn't, because she was Indian all the way, and then all of a sudden she made a turn and she became a black person.
Just to be clear, sir, do you believe that she is...
I think somebody should look into that too when you ask, continue in a very hostile, nasty tone.
It's a direct question, sir. Do you believe that Vice President Kamala Harris is a DEI hire, as some Republicans
really don't
have said?
know. I mean, I really don't know. Could be.
That DEI thing is, did she get elected just because she was black? Okay, that's the narrative that they're throwing out there. When I come home, I turn on all these networks just to see what's going on, man. Fox and CBS, and just to see what's going on with the news. That's all you see. Kamala's a DEI hire, okay, and all this. Whatever. She's a fraud. That's what the hell she is.
Yeah.
I cook collard greens in the bathtub. You a damn lie. You see the picture with her with the big ass bottle of Texas Pete, throwing it on her food? You ain't feeding that doggone Jew, that fake Jew, that you ain't feeding him that. You feeding that joker doggone eggs Benedict. That what that joker eating. And go ahead, Mike.
God, this is the first time I ever heard Trump tell the truth. And he's told so many lies, nobody's believing him. He's telling people the truth, and nobody believes him because he's told 4 million lies.
Right.
This is and he's the devil that the Bible speaks of, because the devil will mix the truth with the lies.
That's right. That's right. This is sad, man. Hey, bring the scripture out. I told you to bring the scripture out.
Psalms 83.
Psalms 83. Classic. Very necessary. Listen. Hey, start at verse number 2.
It's the book of Psalms chapter 83 and verse 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against the Israelites. Read.
And consulted against the hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation.
See, the hidden ones would be the Israelites because we're stuck in prison houses and we don't know who we are, according to the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and 4. They said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation. Read on.
That the name of Israel be no more in remembrance.
Let us cut them off so that they can be black. Ain't that what Trump said? Black. A black person. Now she wants to be black. He's making mockery. He's making mockery. Black. African American. Makes no sense. Jamaican. Puerto Rican. Argentinian. Guatemalan. Cuban. That's not who you are. You're an Israelite. You are an Israelite. God's chosen people. A prince that has power with God. A princess that has power with God. But until you come back to the Most High's law, statutes, and commandments, you're not going to know that. What was Barack's slogan? Yes, we can. Bring change, right? Yes, we can is what they would say, right? It was change, wasn't it? Change for America or something like that was his slogan.
Change you could believe in.
What's that, King?
Change you could believe in.
Change you can
that was
believe.
his slogan.
And did nothing change. More Negroes got locked up under Barack Obama than you can doggone imagine. Okay.
So like it wasn't Kamala Harris was in the mix on the Asian reparations when that went down. She was in there.
Is that true?
She was in it. She was saying, "I'm doing this for my Asian people."
Find me something on that now, man. Somebody find me on something on that. It is. Hey, find me on.
I mean, like, she likes riding that fence. She's on the fence.
She's if her father is Hindu, if her grandfather, okay, and his father's of Hindu descent, okay. They would be that Indian lineage, that East Indian. They would be Elam. Okay?
Good.
They would be Elam. Okay? But she's calling herself what? Asian. She want to be everything but what the hell she is, man. Somebody called her a chameleon in the chat earlier. Carmelian. They called her Carmelian. All right?
Carmelian.
Okay, that's good, man. What the hell we got going on, man? What we got going on, man? This is
She's got everybody's vote. She got the Asian vote. And now she turned black so she can get the black vote.
Hey, pretty slick, man. Pretty slick. She's definitely got the alphabet community's vote. I saw a clip where her greeting some jokers dressed up in drag. All right, the other day. All right, it just disgusts me. And that's why we got to bring this out, man. It disgusts me. It disgusts me how simple our people are. Okay?
Salakia,
you got something?
I got something.
So this is and when you send it, King, send it to the chat, the C4N chat.
Okay.
Okay.
Pull this up on. All right, give me. I'm about to jump off a little bit. I don't want.
All right, go ahead and jump off. We're gonna because I'm sick of our people, man. All right. All right. The brother Detwan Nakai, he says India is a part of the Asian continent. All right, makes sense. We understand that. Okay. When we talk about people, we're breaking them down by the lineages according to the table of nations. Okay, in the book of Genesis chapter 9 and the book of Genesis chapter 10. All right, but we understand that and why she can feel that way. Hey, shout out to the brother Solomon McFadden for your generous donation there, King. We appreciate you, brother. Sure. We hope to see you for some of these upcoming feast days, Solomon. All right, the Water King. All right. Hey, I'm really getting sick and tired of Jake, though, man. Okay. And brother Yazabaz sent me a video earlier, man. So, hey, we're gonna. Hey, look. Hey, I want y'all to hear, all right, this video that this brother doggone is speaking on, man. And this is my sentiments right now. but he's saying it in a excuse my language, a niggerish way. All right, okay, that's right, niggerish, man. We're gonna have to adopt that word. Hashtag niggerish, right? All right. Hey, check this out, man. Check this out. This was so funny to me.
What's the first thing you would do?
If I was the president, the first thing I would do, I ain't gonna lie, I'm black and I'm proud, but I hate niggas though, I swear. I gotta find a way to put a restraint on some niggas, I swear to God. Cause like niggas be geeking, like a lot wrong with our country because of niggas. I swear to God, every other culture look out for themselves. Niggas be geeking. Like niggas are the reason why America is the way it is. And white people too. No bullshit though. But niggas be geeking though, for real. So I gotta do something about the niggas though. I gotta keep them in line. I gotta keep them in line, bro. We gotta make some laws for niggas. No bullshit.
Strictly niggas.
Niggas. That's they first. Niggas first, and then everybody else.
You were president, what's the first thing you would do?
Now look. If I was the president, if you're simple-minded and you're looking at this clip, you would think that this brother is dissing his people, but he's not. All right? There's a difference between an Israelite or an upstanding brother or a righteous brother or righteous sister than a doggone nigga. It's a difference. Okay? He talking about you jokers that sit around playing Madden all day. Okay? You jokers that smoking weed all day. You brothers that selling doggone crack to your brothers and sisters and your babies and your mamas. Okay? You sisters that's out here doggone twerking, all right, for every doggone reason under the sun. Some of y'all twerking for Jesus. All right? That's who he talking about. That's who he talking about. All right? And the brother said there's no lawlessness here. Did y'all catch that? He said we got to bring laws to the niggas. Okay? And he's absolutely right. The Israelites been telling you that from the jump. This is a lawless generation. Come back to the laws of God.
Statutes and commandments.
The laws, the statutes and commandments. Okay? The brother Durant, he dropped the video, man. So I want to take a look and see if hopefully I might have to share my screen and play it. Hey, go ahead, King.
So I don't think it's a video, but it's an article.
Okay, cool.
And it's basically, if you scroll down, let me see. See if you can pull it up first.
I'll put it on the screen, King. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Hey, somebody say something real quick.
Yeah, that brother was talking about the Pookie and Ray Ray syndrome. Right. The ghetto niggas. That's who he was talking about.
Right.
The majority of us are not like that. So he said we gotta get some laws on them niggas. Because they are.
Salakia. He talking about them niggas that be on live showing themselves load up a gun to go rob their own people.
Right.
Or robbing the water boys for the little bit of money they're trying to make. Them type niggas.
That's right. Okay, let me go ahead and fair use on this. Fair use. Hey, talk us through this, Durant.
Khan, so if you scroll down, let me read the article first. It says, here's what the new hate crime laws aims to do as attacks on Asian Americans rise, right? So this is back in
Hold on, Durant. Hold on. Let me get it right here, man. This thing's moving slow.
Okay, Khan.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, Khan. So if you scroll down, I don't want to pass the little post, and it shows her picture. I'm gonna start reading from there. Yeah, keep on going. Right there, where it says Vice President Harris. All right, I'm gonna read that. So it says Vice President Harris introduced Biden ahead of the signing and reflected on the increase in violence against Asian Americans. This is her talking. It says this violence, it did not come from nowhere, and none of it is new. In my life, my lived experience, I have seen how hate can pervade our communities, she said. Harris, who is the first Asian American vice president. So where is she black at? Where is she black at? Oh my goodness.
Trump was right. Trump is right.
Yeah,
Hey,
Harris.
He's right about that.
Harris, who is the first Asian American vice president, added, I have seen how hate can impede our progress, and I have seen how people uniting against hate can strengthen our country. But it doesn't say what the brother said, what Mike had brought out. But I remember hearing that also. I just seen this. I had more time. I probably could find it. But I remember her saying that. I remember her saying, like, claiming that she's Asian.
Yeah.
Okay, you're talking about during the Asian hate campaign. I can really see that. And that's okay. We'll just say that we can't prove it right now. Okay, so we'll just say that that's hearsay. Okay, all right. That's possible that she commented. All right, during the Asian hate campaign. Okay, you know what I mean. Go ahead, brother.
She was in on this, but when the reparation vote was going down, she wasn't for it. That's supposed to be her black people, but she wasn't for. You just add it up. If you're not for your people, you're for somebody else. She was all for the Asian crime bill, but where's our crime bill?
Tell me about.
We've been getting hung since day one.
Since
and that
day one.
bill passed like that.
That's right. And it's a
And that
damn
bill.
shame. Hey, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
You good.
I was gonna say that bill passed like that too. That Asian hate crime bill, that bill passed like that. It took no time.
No time at all. It took like 2 weeks. I want to say from the time the incident happened, I want to say it took about a total of 2 weeks. And the Asians got paid millions. Okay? But we still waiting on 40 acres and a mule. They still calling us 3/5 of a human being. We still doggone fighting for equality in this hateful nation. And when we tell you that you're God's chosen people and we relate you to the scriptures and we show you, this is supposed to happen to God's chosen people when you get no rest, zero rest until the king come back here. All right? And we take the nation. We take it. You got these clowns running around here talking about, I got a petition. Get on with that crap, man. Okay? I ain't signing your petition. I'm waiting on Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. All right?
That's right.
Don't take the kingdom. All right? And this doggone clown, what's that idiot? Hey, I heard that clown is his step down. He what's his name? Yaju. I heard that clown is saying that he's not the Messiah anymore. What is he calling it? He says that the spirit of Yahweh shall bounce from person to person. That's what they say. Okay,
That's the reason.
It has moved past him. He's no longer the Messiah. Oh my God, man! Hey, what scripture is that? But that dude had followers, hundreds of them. Believe it or not, he had. But you just see a few of them with him at camp. But no, he had followers, man. When you promote NIGGA, okay, that what did Tupac say? I'd rather be GA so I can get drunk and smoke weed all day. When you promote that as your Messiah, you know how many ignorant jokers is gonna follow, man?
Millions.
You know how many ignorant jokers is gonna follow? So it doesn't surprise me that he had hundreds of followers. It don't surprise me, man. Okay, people want to believe ignorance. They want to believe that their way is the right way. Hey, man. Hey, weed from the ground. Some smoke on that thing, man. It ain't gonna hurt you. It ain't gonna kill you. The Native Americans smoke weed from the ground. All right.
And they in the same boat as we.
So it's damn opium from the ground too. Cocoa leaves from the ground too.
Yeah.
What kind of ignorant mess is that, man? You're very simple. All right, go ahead there, King.
I was gonna say, I just sent you another video. So this is just a TikTok. I want you to look at the TikTok video. She's
Now,
actually like
this one in reference to that other one.
con.
Hopefully, now I don't got TikTok, so it's not gonna play. I don't think it's gonna play. It may.
Yeah, it might play because I don't have it either.
Hold on for a minute, King.
But
It
I've
is.
seen it.
Hold on for a minute. Hold on now. Let me share my screen.
Salakia.
Might as
Why
well.
you doing that other one?
All right, go ahead, King.
I just tried to look on the internet too because I remember them saying that after Biden got elected, they're saying first black female vice president, then it went to Indian, and then it went to Asian. And I think since Trump said that, they probably didn't sweep the internet of all the stuff that was claiming she's Asian.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she paid to do that. Hell, she got 100 million. I'm gonna try to open it up again, brother. Hold on for a second. Dang, I'm catching kind of a little bit of HE. Kind of catching it right now, brothers.
Yeah, it might just play the
yeah, it's not working.
Her comment, like just her talking, but the video might play, but you could probably hear what she's saying.
I gotta do this fast because it's trying to get me to log into TikTok. So give me just a second. I gotta do it fast. I'm working on multiple platforms right now. Okay, let's take a look. Y'all see that? It's not letting me. It's telling me to log in, so I can't play it out.
All right.
All right. So, hey, talking about Kamala Harris, if you're just coming in, hey, Kamala Harris, all right, being the she's claiming, all right, that she's so-called black. Okay. At first, she was claiming Asian. All right. We kind of went down into her roots. All right. Looked at her father's lineage. As a Hebrew Israelite, we believe that you are who your father is, meaning you come from the lineage of your father. Right? Which makes her a fraud. All right. Look, the fact of the matter, just like I told Yazabat, when we were coming in, the fact of the matter is that our people will believe anything. This is why you're called a lost sheep. You're called a lost sheep because you need a shepherd. You need someone to guide you. Israel is always looking for a God. Even when the Most High God is in the presence of Moses, and he's giving Moses the laws, the statutes, and commandments. All right. He's showing his power. The first thing the Israelites do is start building a golden calf because they have to have a God. All right. That's you. The people who have no name, the people who have no real heritage, the people who have lost their identity, that's you, so-called black man. Okay, I'll be that. Remember that song? I'll be that. I'll be that. Okay? You're lost. Get that in Jeremiah 17:4 real quick. Okay? And I'm going to show you something. They're trying to push a new world order. Okay? And they're doing it by way of social media. Social media, all right, and all these doggone platforms that they have. Read that.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in a land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
That's right. Okay. You have discontinued from your heritage. and kindled a fire in the Most High's anger, because you did not keep the Most High's laws, his statutes, and commandments. So now you have to deal with curses. That's what you got to deal with now. Okay? We just read to you in the book of Psalms chapter 83 that your enemies are confederate against you. Did we read that part? They're confederate against you. And their main goal, they have one main consent. All right? Go back there real quick and read that part. Go back to Psalms 83 and read that part.
Chapter
83.
This is Psalms 83, starting at verse 3. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
That the name of Israel can be no more in remembrance. All right? They are confederate against you. Read.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
Uh-huh.
They are confederate against thee.
They are what?
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee. All right? They are confederate, meaning they are doggone unified. And they have one consent. Read.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom, meaning your chief adversary, the white man. Read.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites, the Arab man. Read.
Of Moab.
Moab, the Chinese man. Read.
And the Hagarenes.
The Hagarenes, the African man. As we continue to read, you continue to hear all these nations who are confederate against Israel. Not the fake jokers that are over in the land today, because they don't fit any of the prophecies. One of the major prophecies is that when the people are in the land, okay, when the people are in the land, now, okay, the whole earth is going to be full of peace. Even the doggone, the plants are going to rejoice when the real Israelites are in authority. When the righteous man is in authority. This is why they can't be the real people. You done sent money over there too. You done sent money to Israel too. Because you think this is the chosen people. Okay? You think this is the chosen people. All right? Hey, I see DeRock is putting some. Hey, DeRock, I got this other poster. We're going to move on, okay?
Okay, kind.
All right? Hey, so I'm going to share my screen. I'm pulling this up here. All right, so because I want y'all to see something. I just said something earlier. There's a new world order out here. All right, and it's nothing. It's nothing different. It's nothing different from the past. Give me the book of Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and read verse 9. Read verse 9. Ecclesiastes chapter 1 and read verse 9.
Kind of one. Just the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1 and verse 9.
Uh-huh.
The thing that hath been, it is that which shall be. And that which is done is that which shall be done.
Right.
And there is no new thing under the sun.
And there is no new thing under the sun. The thing that has been is the thing that should be. Okay? So you got to understand, they're going to try to deceive you again, but just in a different way. Okay? The Israelites are back on the scene. And many people are turning to the faith. Many Israelites are hearkening to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah. They want our children, man. They want our youth. If they can put the mind of our youth, they'll stay in power. That's their agenda. Okay? Now they're going to try things like this. I want y'all to see this. Let me go ahead and give us a fair use copyright disclaimer. All right. Take a look at this. All right, let me go ahead and switch. Oh no. I don't think I've selected all of, hold on. Bear with me, okay? Bear with me, brothers and sisters. All right, I'm sharing the entire screen now. All right, stay with me. All right, take a look at this. All right, can you brothers and sisters see this? Try to zoom in a little bit. All right, so you got a new movie coming out called The Firing Squad. Let me go ahead and fair use this one more time. Fair use on this, okay? You got a new movie coming out called The Firing Squad. It's in theaters tomorrow. All right, in theaters tomorrow, August the 2nd. The Million Soul Campaign. That's what this is. 1 million soul campaign. The Firing Squad is in theaters starting August the 2nd. What is it? A campaign to bring 1 million souls to Jesus Christ through the powerful new movie, The Firing Squad, a true story of prisoners who find faith in the face of execution. We can only make America great. Now I'm going to read this again, okay? The storyline is, it's a campaign to bring 1 million souls to Jesus Christ through the powerful new movie, The Firing Squad, a true story of prisoners who find faith in the face of execution. We can only make America great again. Now look, when you look at this, okay, I'm going to show you a little clip. The main characters are Caucasian, and they're on death row. The main characters are Caucasian. They're Esau, Edom, and they're on death row in the face of execution. Now look, it's called Firing Squad. So they getting ready, they getting ready to get doggone taken out by a firing squad. That's old school, man. Death by firing squad. Huh? All right. But I want you to see. All right. I want you to see who saves them. Okay. Or who attempts to save them. Right. As they are on the brink of execution. This is Esau's fate right here. And they're trying to bring 1 million souls to Jesus Christ. If you can't see the spirituality behind this, then hey, I don't know what to tell you right now. Okay? But this is crazy. This is the type of stuff right here that deceives our people in great numbers. Okay, I want you to check out this clip. All right, I want you to check out this clip there, people. This is the type of stuff right here that will keep us blind. Okay, copyright disclaimer. All right, fair use, fair use. All right, I'm gonna get that copyright disclaimer one more time. All right.
Realize your life has no purpose?
Do I have a death wish? Morgan asked. Maybe I did. I thought this would be our final run ever. We had made millions and millions of dollars, but God had.
I thought this would be our final run ever. Their endless thought is that their houses will continue forever. Look at the spirituality behind it.
Other plans.
About faith and redemption.
Peter Lowe, the one-time drug dealer turned pastor, along with 2 others, will be executed at 12 midnight.
Y'all seen him, didn't you? Cuba. Always playing the doggone mask face man. Cuba Gooden.
Local time.
The next day, something strange happened. Someone came up to me and gave me this flyer about Jesus.
Y'all see that, right? Okay. You had The same people who did the interview with the people from the Passion of Christ, the same marketing team, right, to put together the Passion of Christ.
You can be in heaven or you can be in hell. The choice is yours.
We'll walk straight out of here, pretend to be the media.
This pathetic maggot got caught trying to escape my prison. Nobody escapes my prison.
Brett Favre says, I promise you this will leave a grown man crying. The same doggone filth that stole millions of dollars from my brothers and sisters down in Mississippi.
Kai, I was gonna say that.
But now he a Christian, right?
He's a changed person. He's a new man.
I found Christ in here, and he forgave me.
I found Christ too.
My name is Peter Lone, and I will be executed in 2 hours. Why am I being executed, you ask?
Jesus is free. Salvation is a gift. Do you believe in Jesus?
All right, we're gonna have to do a review on that, okay? All right, remember that. The Firing Squad. We gotta do a review on that. This movie right here is gonna be one of the movies that tries to doggone turns the heart of the people, which is the mind. All right, back to white Christ. Okay? That's their goal. You see who the main character is. You see who the victim is. Okay? You're supposed to feel sorry for the drug dealer, the drug lord, okay? Who's doggone killed, doggone hundreds of people. All right? And he's getting ready to die by firing squad. That's his fate. All right? And who's doggone trying to save him? All right? In the end. Good old house Negro. Okay? Jake. And they got Cuba playing. How fitting. How fitting there, Cuba. Okay? I wouldn't have took that damn road to save my damn life. Go ahead, King.
It's a lot. It's a lucky out of one. I got a movie prediction. I guarantee you Cuba be the only one that died in that movie too. Be the sacrificial lamb.
Play out,
Yep.
That's how I normally play out, man. Okay, give me 1 John chapter 4 and verse 1. Hey, we get ready to end this thing. Israel, I'm not gonna keep you long today. Hey, Micah be running his mouth, man. Okay, I get that honestly from my father. Okay, but I just pray brothers and sisters be edified, God. Give me that 1 John chapter 4 and 1.
Con, this is the book of 1 John chapter 4 and verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit.
Right.
But try the spirits whether they are of God.
But try the spirits whether they be of the Most High God. And how do you try the spirit? All right. You try the spirit by their fruit, their works, right? And you try the spirit by what they say and how they walk. Okay. So if they're not speaking, thus saith the Lord, I mean, you can't fact check what they say by means of the Bible and Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. It's not good and it's not credible. Okay? It's not good and it's not credible. Read on.
Con. Because many false prophets are going out into the world.
Many false prophets are going out into the world. Now look, that don't mean, let me make this clear. Because you got a lot of ignorant, we done already proved that there's a lot of ignorant doggone of our people out there. That don't mean Christianity was on the scene first and taught us everything that we need to know. Now here come these doggone black thugs, okay? And they speaking the word, they speaking it good too. Even they say this all the time. They talking about you, Jake, you Hebrew Israelite. They say this all the time. They say, hey, even the devil know the Bible. Then they'll walk away. They talking about you, okay? and they'll call you a false prophet in a heartbeat. You know, there's many false prophets out there. All right. We're actually speaking the words of our ancestors. I'm not going to say I don't necessarily like to use the word prophet. Okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Okay. I don't think there's anything wrong with it though. Because brothers are speaking prophecy. Brothers are speaking prophecy. I don't see anything wrong with it. I'm just saying, me personally, I don't really like to use because we're just repeating what our ancestors said. Okay? You don't hear Adawan say that often either. You know what I mean? But that's just because we just have a mindset that way. You know what I mean? That we're repeating the words of our forefathers. Nothing that we're saying is new. All right, but hey, there's nothing wrong with it because the scriptures tell us that the prophets are coming back on the earth. Let's prove that, man. Give me that in Esdras, man. Okay, give me that in First Esdras. Okay, let me find it. Matter of fact, yeah, let's let the people see it too. All right, it says in. Where's it at? This thing don't have the Apocrypha. Hold on. Hold on there, family.
Okay, First Esdras.
It's man.
Salaki, I want is it Second Esdras 4?
It's a.
I'm gonna start at verse 36, and it says, "Unto these things, Uriel the archangel gave them answer and said, Even when the number of seas is filled in you, for he hath weighed the world in the balance. By the measure hath he measured the times, and by measure hath he numbered the times, and he doeth not move nor stir them, until the said measure be fulfilled. Then answered I, and said, O Lord, that bears rule, even we all are full of impurity. And for our sakes, peradventure, it is that the floors of the righteous are not filled, because of sins of them that dwell upon the earth. And he answered me and said, Go thy way to a woman with child, and ask of her, when she hath fulfilled her 9 months, if her womb may keep her birth
Salakia.
any longer.
Salakia. Second Esdras 1. Second Esdras 1. This Second Esdras 1 and 39. I apologize. Hey, good reading, King. Second Esdras chapter 1 and verse 39. I apologize. I had to find it.
This is Second Esdras 1 chapter Salakia. Second Esdras chapter 1 verse 39. Unto whom I will give for leaders Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Hey, read the verse up above that first.
Come out of one. Verse 38. And now, brother, behold, what glory! And see the people that cometh from the east, unto whom I will give for leaders Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. OC.
Now, OC is Hosea. Read.
Amos. And Micaiah.
And Micaiah. So look, we got to understand, all right, that these men are already dead. These prophets that he's speaking about are already dead. Okay? He's going to give you Jacob, and he's going to give you Abraham and Isaac for prophets. How? They're dead. This is telling you that they're going to be regenerated back on the earth. So their spirits are going to be brought back to the earth. And we just showed you an example of that earlier when we talked about the prophet John the Baptist. Okay, when we talked about him coming back, okay, as Elijah. So I wanted to bring that clarity, okay, to the people. Okay, I want to bring that everything that we say, we can prove it with scripture. Okay, especially in Sons of Thunder. We have a a mantra. Okay, we don't say if it ain't in the scripture. Huh?
Another one.
All right. Go to 2
Another
Timothy
one.
chapter 3. Hey, go ahead, King. You got something?
I was just saying, Con.
All right. Go to 2 Timothy. All right, chapter 3 and 13. And somebody get Matthew chapter 7 and verse 21. All right.
Just the book of 2 Timothy
13.
chapter 3. 13, yeah. Just the book of 2 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived.
So evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse. Times are going to get worse. Until the Messiah gets back here, times are going to get worse. They're going to get to the point to where we go into Jacob's trouble. You read about that in the book of Jeremiah chapter 30. Okay, start at verse 7. It tells you at last, for that day is great. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, this is the time where you're going to be seriously tried in the fire. That's why I try to tell brothers and sisters, try to tell brothers and sisters, you don't understand. What we're going through now, okay, is practice. All right, we're in the crawl phase. All right, I used to have a profession that used to relate training to crawl, walk, run. Okay, meaning that you start off slow, okay, you speed up a little bit, and then you're running. Okay, right now we're crawling. Okay, the little bit of affliction that we're going through right now is minimal. You got to understand, you got to drink of the cup of your Lord and Savior. They spit on your Lord and Savior. They beat him till a pulp. Okay? They doggone pierced his hands and his feet. They fed him piss and vinegar when he was thirsty. All right? And he died. Some men have to be martyrs for the Hamashiach Yahushua by way of his father. All right? So we're really going to see who's up to the task. Okay? We're really going to see who's up to the task. So I'm going to tell you, brothers. I'm going to tell you, sisters. All right, that is the importance in understanding your Messiah, man, and what he went through. I heard Adawan, he did a lesson a couple weeks ago, and it cut the hell out of me. It cut the hell out of me when he was going in about how our Messiah endured so much affliction, but we want to complain about everything. We want to complain about everything. We start getting done wrong, we want to complain about it. The Messiah didn't complain about nothing. He took it. Hey, Peter, hold on, Peter. Peter done cut the man's ear off, man. Ride or die for Yahushua, huh? We in that spirit. It just ain't that time yet. We ain't just ain't that time yet, huh? Nah, hold fast. Hold fast. Okay? Let these jokers say what they want to say. Let them do what they want to do. What I want you to do, keep my law. All right? Keep my law and have faith. All right? Have faith, that while you do the law, and while everybody persecutes you and say you're silly, you dress silly, you talk funny, you don't celebrate Christmas, you don't celebrate Easter. What girl? You can't, you only wearing dresses? You dressed them, girl, you better flaunt what you got. You better shake what your mama gave you. Okay? While you doing all that and everybody talking this wickedness behind your back, you're enduring that. Because guess what? Those days that come, they're going to be short for the elect's sake. I'm paraphrasing that thing. Those days are going to be short for you. And in those days, you're going to be protected. And we got to understand. It still don't mean that you won't be afflicted, though. So you got to understand, man, the worst is yet to come. All right? The worst is yet to come. And look, you ought to be afraid. If you're Israel, you ought to be afraid. Give me 1 Peter 4 and 17. We're going to end on this. Give me 1 Peter 4 and 17. I was going to go into something else, but we're going to end on this. Give me 1 Peter chapter 4 and 17. All right. You need to be afraid. Because what you need to understand is that he's going to deal with our people first. Why shouldn't he? Why shouldn't he? He gave you the world. He told you, look, if you keep my commandments, I'm going to set you on high above all nations of the earth. All these nations are going to sit at your feet and you're going to rule over them. Just keep my commandments. We couldn't do that. Any other nation would have did it. Any other nation would have did it to the T. But our ignorant behinds, our simple behinds, okay, nah, this is the one. This is the nation that I got to choose. This is them because they hard-headed. They stiff-necked. Okay? Read that. 1 Peter 4, 17.
It's the book of 1 Peter chapter 4 and verse 17. For the time is come that judgment must begin at the house of God.
Now, judgment must begin where?
At the house of God.
Read.
And if it first begin at us.
And if it first begin at us, Peter is talking. Okay, he's letting you know he's an Israelite. It's going to begin with us because we are the house of God. This ain't talking to no everybody, man. Okay, it's talking to the Israelites. And if you simple and you can't understand that, then hey, to hell with you. Read.
What shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of God?
So what shall the end be that obey not the gospel of the Most High God? What shall the end be for them? Okay, judgment's going to start first here with us, right? But what's going to be the end of them that don't keep the law? Read on.
And if the righteous scarcely be saved.
Now, look, we're going to be scarcely saved. Okay? We're going to scarcely be saved by the skin of our damn teeth. You don't listen. Everybody that saith, Lord, Lord, man, okay, does not get the kingdom, man. All right? Read that part again, King.
And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?
Read.
Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of God commit the keeping of their souls to him in well-doing, as unto a faithful creator.
Wherefore let them that suffer according to the will of God. The Most High God said it pleased him to see his son crucified for your sins. So the Most High God says, wherefore let them that suffer according to God, according to the will of God, commit the keeping of their souls. How do you commit the keeping of your soul? By keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments. By enduring to the end. He wants you to do the same thing. You have to suffer affliction, okay? And one of the things that you have to do, okay, while you go through this, is be circumspect. Keep your mind on what's important, okay? Our men have to be watchmen out here for our nation. Stop doggone falling for the okie doke. Carmela is not your damn people, okay? When you watch The Passion of Christ and you watch this sodomite get beat to a pulp, we all should have been doggone cheering about that thing because that's not our Lord and Savior. He tried to represent him. Okay? He tried to represent him, but that's not our Lord and Savior. We should have envisioned a brother being dealt with like that. Okay? Because that's what really happened. They killed our Messiah, beat him to a pulp. Okay? And we can't forget that because every time we sin, all right, Every time we continue to commit sin, we're crucifying him afresh. We're doing it again, giving him those lashes. So stop being simple. Stop being simple. It's not that easy. No, you don't get dumped in no damn water, brought up, and now you're saved. Now everything is all good and you're going to heaven. Because you say you dedicate yourself to Christ, but you do the total opposite. Y'all out here messing around with every doggone woman. Our sisters out here doggone still slipping, messing around with all these brothers. You're doing cocaine on the low. You're still smoking weed. You're still stealing from your brothers and your sisters. You're a nigga. That's what you are, man. Okay? But you got to come back to the laws, the statutes, and commandments, man, and represent your nation as Israelites. We are supposed to shine our light for the nation, the other nations. We're supposed to show them what's right. It's going to happen eventually. That's why the scripture says the leaves are for the healing of the nations. Okay? Our fruits, our works is for the healing of the nations. We're going to get them in line. But we got to doggone start here. That's right, Naphtali. All right? We got to wake up. We got to start here first and gather up our people. So we got to let you know, Carmela is a fraud of fraud. She is not your people. I saw the screen freeze. Carmela is a fraud of a broad. That's clear right there. Okay? And I go back and watch it. Sometimes I see her, they'll glitch me up. Okay? She's a fraud of a broad. She's not your people. All right? Stop wasting your time going down there to the doggone, the polls, vote. Because the scriptures tell you you're not supposed to charge anybody over you that's not your people. All right? That's right. Hashtag fraud of abroad, King. Okay? All right. I hope you brothers and sisters are edified, man. All right? And I hope, all right, that you start to get your mind right. Okay? That's right. She's an imposter. That's right there, Yotham. She's an imposter. I hope you start to get your minds right. All right? Come back to the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right? Have faith in Christ and endure to the end. Khan?
Khan of the one.
All right? We'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right? We go ahead and pull up the flyer for our tabernacles. Okay. We want you brothers and sisters to join us for tabernacles, Feast of Tabernacles. We're going to have a grand time, Lord willing, in the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay. We want you brothers and sisters there. We want you there. All right. Feast of Tabernacles. All right. I pulled the wrong thing up. Got to get the overlay again. Feast of Tabernacles 2024, Lord willing. All right, Lord willing. October the 16th at evening through October the 23rd at evening. We want to see you there. Okay, October the 16th at evening. All right, through October the 23rd at evening. Send us an email at Sons of Thunder Israelites. Right. Sons of Salakia. Send us an email at sotfeastday@gmail.com to RSVP. Let us know how many people you're going to bring with you. Then we're going to give you all of the information you need on the back end. Khan? Already reserved the land. Okay. We've already reserved the land. All right. We're ready to issue out plots. Okay. You know, brothers are setting the itinerary up. I saw some beautiful things. Okay. So we want brothers and sisters to come and congregate with us. Khan of the one. All right. Hey, also, all right, we want to see brothers and sisters Saturday. All right, Saturday at evening. All right, we're going to feast for the new moon. The new moon is a feast day. All right, stop feeling weird when your people laugh at you. Okay, when you talk about, yeah, we celebrating the new moon. Okay, because they've made it weird over the time. They made you think that the only people that deal with the moon are wicked. Okay, when you start talking about the full moon, we deal with the dark moon. When you start talking about the full moon, okay, and all that, the only people, all right, that really deal with that, you know, in the world, when you think about that per se, are people who are dealing with new age spirituality, you know, Wiccan and all that, right? No, the new moon is the sign of feast, okay, and it's the start of our month. And we're going to celebrate that. The scriptures tell us that we're going to be celebrating the new moon in the kingdom. So we're going to rehearse the righteous acts while we're here. Con? All right. So this August the 2nd that evening, we want to see brothers and sisters. Send us an email, Sons of Thunder at Salakia. That's our old email. I keep spitting out there. You see the email scrolling on the bottom of the screen. We want to see brothers and sisters. Okay. All right. We had one new moon that was packed out. All right. Standing room only. Not too long ago. All right. I was down. Adawan was actually in New Jersey, man. All right. When we had that, it was packed out. Beautiful thing. That's how every new moon should be. Everybody want to show up just for Passover. We want to see brothers if they're able to. If they're able. We know we're in captivity. Got it. Not trying to get brothers fired from their jobs, this, that, and the third. But if you're able, come and see us. Come. Make sure you're tuning in to Truth Tuesday with Captain Durant, all right, and Captain Yarwal and Jeremiah, all those brothers, okay? Check us out on Conversation for the Nation with us brothers. A couple more brothers join our platform as well, like Yatham, okay, and a couple other brothers. Y'all check us out every Thursday, 8:40 Eastern Standard Time, all right? We try to be prompt, okay? Hey, check out Adawan Yarwal and a host of brothers. All right, down from Atlanta, Georgia on Friday, tomorrow. He's going to bring out our Sabbath lesson every Friday. Adawan Yahweh all right, will come on and give us a Sabbath lesson, okay? Join us at about 8:30. Okay, he may lead us off with a camp video. All right, hey, we are going to drop a camp video here soon, man. I'm going to try to get one out tomorrow morning, around tomorrow morning, okay? We got a lot of footage to put out, okay? All right, Saturday, you got Bar for Bar with Captain Yaiquab and Captain Aharon. All right, it's our brother down in Florida and our brother in California. All right, so make sure you're joining all of our platforms. Look out for our camp videos on Facebook. All right, we love you, brothers and sisters. Keep the commandments, have faith in Christ, and endure to the end. Khan?
Khan.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Welcome to the Truth of Yah. The Truth of Yah's board game's mission is to humble the world in the Truth of Yah. The Truth of Yah's board game's vision is to build up the poor man and woman in spirit. Many people are deceived by lies, deceits, fraud, pride, forward mouth, arrogance, and evil ways. The poor in spirit are attacked daily. The vision to build up the spirit is to cause people only to walk in the ways of Yahweh, just as his son Yahweh Shai and the prophets did, by not just speaking the word, but by putting every word Yahweh spoke into action.
We're the Sons of Thunder Israelites, and it's our heart's prayer and desire that you all get the truth of Yah game.
Use our discount code SOT for additional savings.
Shalom. All right, let's play, man. Let's get it going, man.
Shalom, family. First and foremost, I have to give all praises, all glory, and all honor unto the Most High God, Yahweh. Of course, I do so in the name of his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. It's your brother Ariala of Sakari, and I am excited to present to you, the nation of Israel, the official Hebrew Israelite Bible. Now, this has been the culmination of 4 long years of hard work, and it is available for purchase at HIBofficialzion.com. Get yours today.
Welcome to Pillars of Rest, where you can find special material for our sisters, by our sisters. This is a Sons of Thunder exclusive platform focused on building, encouraging, uplifting, and engaging with the daughters of Zion. Here you'll find personalized and interactive content geared towards showing what it truly means to be a pillar of rest, Interviews, scripture breakdowns, tips on motherhood, marriage, and testimonials are just the beginning of the many things to learn from and enjoy in this program.
Shalom, I'm Sister Mayan, a student ambassador for the Spiritual Midwifery program. Spiritual midwifery has changed my perspective in a positive way when it comes to birth work. It has made me confident that I'm taking on the role that the Most High has chosen me for. I feel as though it has provided me with the right tools to better serve my current clients as a doula and future clients as a midwife. What makes spiritual midwifery stand out more than other trainings and programs is that it's much more personable. Just being able to learn with and learn from sisters that are like-minded brings out a level of closeness and spirituality that cannot be achieved by anything not ordained by the Most High. I can definitely feel His presence every time class meets. I would definitely recommend the program to other Hebrew women pursuing midwifery. It's such a joy to learn from another Hebrew sister and also have a community of sisters to learn with that face the same daily struggles that we face in life.
How you think you gonna get my respect? How you a man that can't keep your own spirit in check? That's the difference from rookies and vets. I tend to focus on the game, they rather complain to the reps. But life not a game of scrimmage. You get both your legs broken thinking you standing on chef business. We talking truth, I'm the best witness. I'd rather die than be left in this world. Y'all wanna be left in it. Talking about the laws done away with it.
I just need a little faith in the Most High. He order all the steps I take. Time may get weary, but I gotta keep the pace. The clock is ticking, day of the Lord ain't gon' wait. I will walk the water for your grace. Grace. I will walk the water for you. Daily reflection got me vexed about my ways. Then I reproach myself, this flesh I can't escape. Put myself in check, Nike tracksuit in this case. A two-edged sword, you know that word, katana blades. Blades cut me asunder so my carnal mind don't blunder. Thank the Most High for SOT, I'm out that slumber. I pray I'm of the multitude that you can't number. Times He had blessed me like in forest counting trees. Yeah, how a light is judgment, bring it to your knees. And it's a thin line between just enough and greed. Yeah, greed. I'm hungry for some righteous knowledge, I'm intrigued. Instruct on how to make it better for our seed. Loving your people, it's just more than a good deed. Seasons we got crabby with each other, disobeyed. So He put a nation over us, men that were base. They pervert the truth, they full of hate, they reprobates. Truth He made us all, but us and you can't conflate. Both found in the ditch when the fool tries to lead the blind. To be upright man, perfect the laws and be divine. Take me through that fire, a new mind to be refined. Even if at night the light hit gold, we still gon' shine. We still gon', yeah. You got that title, that don't make you a good leader. You think your followers be gassing you, that's ether. He's pimping past the McIntyre congregation's Reba. Yeah, I see it. The wicked prosper, don't get caught up with the allure. A constant thought is one, our nation gon' get restored. Search for the answers, keep the laws that
Thank you for watching. You can support the body via Cash App or PayPal. You can also support the channel by joining our Patreon for exclusive videos and content that can't be found anywhere else. We're the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved. Shalom.